Hello one and all, welcome back to more Let's Play Yakuza 0. I am the Max of Trades. In the last part, I did more real estate, and in this part, even more real estate. I know, you can't even contain your enthusiasm. It's just too dang much for you. I get you, trust me, I understand what you're feeling deep down inside. And I am here to provide you with the real estate, oh, that you also very much desire. First things first, I invest in you. I invest in all of the things. The more things you invest in, the better. Rank stuff up. It's not even doing it. That's the thing. We need rank ups. You, masochistic man, make the rank ups happen. Thank you. Wouldn't think that'd be so difficult. Such a hard question. I don't think so, sir. Nay. Okay. I need somebody better at food. And that's not really a good sentence either. I need somebody better at, like, I don't know, in advisoring in food-based areas, because this lady's all I got. And she ain't great at her job. I mean, she's not awful, but she's also could definitely use, you know, a lot of improvements. There we go. Keep ranking up. Keep ranking up. Crazy Kyo pulling his weight, as he always does. And that is everything, and I don't think that's nearly enough. Ah, what a pile of butts this is turning out to be. Alright, very well, very well. How you doing over there, Nugget? You still managing the hell out of that gambling district? Yeah, you are. Alright. Well, luckily, off-screen, I used some CP stuff, and I was actually able to invest in some stuff that makes payouts apparently go much faster, so that's something. Also, I do believe, yep. All right. Oh, Mr. President, about that job opening. We have an applicant. Great. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? You know it. Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidates. Great. Let's get going then. Oh, but wait a minute. You're not going to conduct an interview looking like that, are you? Sure I am. So? Well, you don't really look like the president of a company. We'll need to make you look more dignified and sagacious. Saggy what now? What does that have to do with anything? No, not saggy, you know, sagacious, like intelligent. Oh, I know. You saying I look like a dummy? Oh, I'm wearing my smart guy glasses, aren't I? Yeah, I am. See, they look good on ya. Those glasses you left lying around really suit you. They make you look both dignified and intelligent. Didn't expect to be wearing these again, actually. Looks like we're all set. I'll call in the applicant. ... Yes, Kyoto shows that he is very, very awkward about all this. The applicant will be here soon. Please evaluate him to see if he is really motivated to work for us. Test for motivation. Right. Yes, apparently there are applicants out there who only attend interviews to get cab fare from companies. Are people really sinking to scams that low? Don't worry, I can spot people like that a mile away. Where does that confidence come from? Who just knocked on the door? That a trespasser? I'll get my gun. Here he comes. Why doesn't he come in? You have to tell him to come in. No applicant would enter without permission. I don't get it. Please, just tell him to come in. He'll hurt his knuckles if he has to keep knocking. Well, that's his own dang fault for punching the door too hard. And who's this nerd? Are you one of them no-good scammers? Just trying to get cab fare? Huh? I'm Haruhiko Ijuin. I'm honored to meet you. Yes, likewise. Sit down, stupid. Doesn't he see the chair? Why doesn't he sit down? You have to invite him to sit. No job seeker would take a seat without being asked. What the hell is that about? Is this supposed to be funny? He's not fooling around. Job seekers are dead serious. Please, let him sit. Yay, then sit yourself down, you fool. So does your hair just naturally grow that way, or do you have to put effort into looking that silly? This is already exhausting. Is this going to be going on much longer? It hasn't even begun. At least ask him a few questions. You need to determine if he'd be a good fit with us. A question, huh? Why'd you apply here? Huh? Hi. Real estate is a business that serves one of the 3 basic human needs: food, clothing, and shelter. It's one that is closely tied to people's daily lives. Someone working in such an industry would have to be trustworthy. They would also bear great responsibility, but that is where I see a worthwhile challenge. I have also heard that your firm isn't afraid to put new recruits in charge of accounts right away. I felt this job would be a great opportunity to really grow. Is that so? I'm hesitant. Oh, a little speech rolled right off the tongue. You must have practiced it a lot. Huh. I'm impressed, Mr. President. You can actually run an interview. Please keep you going and see if he's the sort of person who'd work out for us. All right, fine. What are your strengths? What are you good at? Well, I'm fluent in English. I lived in the States as a child, so I can manage most business dealings in English. I find that hard to believe. English is a preposterously complicated language to learn. Also, I was the head of our university's tennis club. I often organized events and socials, and I think I made me a good planner and organizer. He does appear to be very communicative. Seems like he has many friends, too. Yeah, maybe. See, Kiru thinks this is all too good, too. The first guy that comes in here is a perfect fit? I don't think so. Have you experienced failure, or at the very least are willing to admit to it? Failure? No, not especially. I feel like I could deal with just about anything life throws my way, so no, I can't say I know what it's like to fail. Well, that's actually not a good thing to have. Must be especially blessed, or maybe he's just lucky. Who knows? I guess I'll ask you the last thing that's possible to ask. If you were to join my company, would you be willing to do anything? Yes, I eagerly await being able to exceed your expectations. So, anything. Yes, absolutely. I came to this interview to prove just how dedicated I can be. Isn't that amazing? There was no hesitation at all. He sounds primed and ready to go. We'll see about that. I think that's about all the questions we have for you. Yuji-san, do you have any questions for us? Questions? No, nothing in particular. Oh, yes, actually, I heard that your firm makes hiring decisions on the spot. Is that true? Yes, you heard right. The president and I would like to confer about it, so if you could just give us a moment. What should we do? Should we hire him? Nani? We decide now? Right now? Yeah, the longer it takes, the more it'll cost. Can't afford to sit on our decisions. How tight-fisted can you be? He was eloquent in describing why he wanted to join us. He can also speak English, plan events, and work well with people. What shall we do? Get hell out of my office! Sorry, but you can show yourself out. Nani? What? I failed? Why would you turn me down? Just a gut feeling. Gut feeling? Yep. Everything you said was perfect. So perfect it sounded like shallow bull plop. Ha! Oh, I was right! Or at least, I'm on that. Ah, how dare you! You should be so glad I came out here to interview for this peasant company. Egads! What's with this rinky-dink operation anyway? The president doesn't know jack about interviewing, my knuckles are sore from knocking, what a waste of time. I came all this way, give me my cab fare! Wait, this scammer doesn't deserve one shiny yen. He doesn't even deserve a tarnished yen. I took your interview because I heard I'd get cab fare. Don't try to weasel out of it. Oh, sure, you were able to rattle off all those perfect answers without a moment's hesitation, because it's the same script you use everywhere you scam for cab fare, right? You never intended to join us from the start. When you said you'd do anything, I knew right then and there, everyone has their limits. Are you willing to wear a salmon suit and fly through space? I didn't think so! Yeah, well, so what? We're a real estate business, not some loan shark where sorry punks like you can come beg for change. Now beat it. Ugh! I got an eye for these things. Yikes. You can be really scary, Mr. President. I am known for smashing heads in. Yeah, sorry for raising my voice. I just don't like dealing with nonsense. That's okay. I'm glad you saw through him, though. You had me completely fooled. I just went with my gut. And my gut's full of guts, and those guts are pretty smart. Well, I'm impressed. Oh, but I guess we have to start over on the recruitment process. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that. No problem, sir. I consider it an honor. Wait, that's the end of the thing? Are you trying to tell me that I'm never getting another recruit? Ever? Not even once? Yeah, you better, lady. Okay, let's see. Well, at least we were able to get through that pretty well. Oh, dang, it's already almost over. Huh, well, that's handy-dandy. If you're wondering, I accidentally, talked to her off-screen and realized it was going to lead to something. So I turned the game off and I came back around. So I knew that was a thing that was what we were going to have to do. I was not 100% certain on my decision on whether or not that guy was a scumbag or not. But Kiru's right. Sounded too perfect. Sure, maybe you don't want to admit your weaknesses to a potential employer, but you don't want to sound like you're some sort of super perfect man with absolutely no failures whatsoever. That's just a load of baloney. The most baloney that a man could ever be. Or rather, the most baloney anybody could possibly carry around at any given moment in time. Which is a pretty ridiculously large amount of baloney, I'll have you know. Now, here's something also that happened. I pretty much just went around and I pretty much just went to every single food selling place in town, and I pretty much just... I ordered everything on the menu. Also, hello. Who are you? What? Ow! That guy has a sword! Sorry, I was confused. Somebody is helping me, and I don't know who he is. Get out of here, you nerd! And boom, shakalaka. And now I've got your face! Get ready for this! There you go. That's how that gets done. Don't you think you and your sword powers are going to be good enough to save the day? Nay! I don't know which one of you guys is the one that's helping me. I guess it's that guy right next to me. Fair enough. Ah, I broke my sword. I just got that thing, and now it's all busted up. Take this, you nerd. Haha. And now I flip you. And then I flip you again. Out of spite. There we go. Thank you, random person. I guess. Well, that was more than a little odd. I never had a stranger show up and help me in a fight before. Alright, let's see. Payout! Well, it's already almost pretty much done. But what I wanted to do is actually, very quickly, head over to the shrine. I want to see if I have enough CP to get, like, an office renovation. Because I'm going to be honest, that's what I want. I want my office to be even better. I see you over there, green afro clown man. Green afro Yakuza business suit man. We're almost wearing the same suit, and that offends me on a personal level. Let's see, how much do I have? I have 7! Sweet. Give me that office feng shui. Hell yeah. And I don't have any, I don't have enough to do anything else. Now, the thing is, does it happen automatically? Because I recall the old man saying, oh, you gotta talk to me if you want to do the feng shui. Well, he didn't say anything about feng shui, but he did say, you know, about... He was the guy that told me about the redecorating stuff. Out of the way, herd of business salarymen. Saul Salaryman, I can only assume is your name. Let's see. We done? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's considerably faster than it was before. And I keep trying to go through that door! Usually there's a door in front of things. Alright, well, I don't see anything noteworthily different. Is there anything I can do for you? Let's upgrade the interior! What kind of interior you want? Cool red? Okay, understood. What does even cool red mean? Oh, dang. That is slightly better. Everything feels fresh. Let me know if you want to change it again. And I like the green curtains. Huh, cool. Although it's going to wreak havoc on anybody who's colorblind, but I suppose that's their problem, not mine. Here we go. Give me all my money. Give me all my money, honey. Alright, let's see. I do this on principle. I want to maximize profits. I feel like that's just a thing that I can do. So I'm going to invest in everything that I can. Go, just keep going, just keep going. There we go. I may not get any more shares, but I do get more money from collecting stuff. And that just seems like a good deal to me. Triangular power! Oi! Secretary lady type. Do you know if anybody's decided to, like, actually work here? Because boy howdy, let me tell you, it sure would be a very helpful thing. Because my advisors, they are not the greatest. There we go, there's a rank up-o. Everybody everywhere wants the rank up-o. Go. I also managed to get more money, in case that was not immediately obvious to you. And the fact that I can afford all of the things. Many things I had! There we go. Rank up. And another rank up! Is this going to be enough to finish off this particular sector? Or am I going to have to do even more? I feel like 85% should be good enough. Of course, if that's not the case, then, well, that's just not the case. We'll do that. And... nothing. Huh. What about you, lady? Do you have anything new to say? Ah! Another, about that opening. We have another applicant. What kind of person is it this time? This time, the applicant is a girl! I read her application, and she has neat handwriting, so that's cool. I see. So she's cute. Mr. President, you better not hire her based on looks. Don't tell me what to do! What do you want to do? Sure. Alright. You know, it's kind of a pain to put on glasses every time I do an interview. Can I just interview like this? Oh, heavens no! It's important for you to look intelligent. If you say so. You keep saying that as if I look like a dum-dum. I don't look like no dum-dum. Help wanted. Again! Ha ha! You look really good in those, you know? Wait a minute. Are you just making me wear these because you like them? Actually... Oh, suddenly the applicant is here, so let's focus on that instead. Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in. You look like you might possibly not be evil. Nice to meet you. Yes, likewise. Well. Oh, right. Please have a seat. Thank you. Alright, are you willing to admit wrongdoing? She seems so ladylike. Yeah, apparently your family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps out there. Makes sense. Is the trick here that I'm about to be suckered in with her looks? We need to figure out if she's a good fit here. Alright, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself? I picked up a book on interview techniques. When I did that, I haven't the slightest. You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibility seriously. Well, naturally. May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry. Please do. Alright. Sakurako Jagasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. Family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. While we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. Learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, hey, what do you know? Food, that's cool. Confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you'll give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. I get asked in interviews why do people ask you about the status of your underpants? Ah, that was solid. She even told us the color of her underpants to shut that down quick. I mean, I know that was a thing I could ask, but I was never going to. Yeah, now I don't have to ask her. ... Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want to get more details on? Why aren't you taking over the family inn? Why are you working here? Well, I do the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also a very small enclosed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I'd like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle into that role. Huh. She does indeed. I feel like I don't need to ask this, but sure, fine. Let's see, quite good. Meatloaf, omelets, filling, what else? Yeah, pretty good white sauce. Often use it for preparing gratins, European pasta dishes. Impressive. That's not a skill you're ever going to be using here, so I don't know why I asked that, but there you go. That's impressive. It's easy to overcook white sauce, you know. Until I get the hang of it, I found it a challenge too. Assuming you get the job, hey, what are you gonna do? Oh, really? Yes, please. Hey, this is a job interview, not a restauranto. Alright, why do you feel confident about your fitness? I belong to a dance club at my university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear. Oh, Kiru would know. So I think it has helped me build my endurance. I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing? Or maybe you can do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps, but for now I'd rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. So, The question is every single person that comes to this place going to be a dud?
Hi.
Yes, not to be forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, we only have real, like... I mean, I guess all of our various advisors and the like. I think this would be... You'd be like the, what? Either the second or third woman working here. Times are changing, you know? I was hoping I could find a job that would let me work just as hard as any man. We have to hire her. I'm not so sure about that. What is there to think about? A girl this courteous and so eager to work is a rare find in this day and age. She seems that way, sure, but there's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out. Is there something wrong? Yeah. Something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. No, you're not going to make me do, like, some Phoenix Wright stuff right now, right? Because I'm not in the mental... I'm not prepared for that. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? Sorry, but there's something I wanted to ask you again.
Hi.
Okay, I do find the job reward. I guess I'm going analytical up in here. Ah, damn, microphone, don't collapse in on me. Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with guests. However, it's very small and closed in. Entire day revolves around the inn, nothing else. Even if I were to get it, you'd like to do stuff otherwise. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to ask everything.
Hi.
Okay. Sakarugo Jagasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. Family runs an inn. Worked with guests growing up. We were short-staffed. I did all sorts of stuff. Learned how to cook. Bring you a traditional meal. Traditional? Maybe that's it? I'm not sure. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself. Also, she brings up her underpants. Why must you bring up your underpantsu? This is confusing to me. Okay, so... Look, I'll just admit, I had a theory, and I wanted to see if my theory was correct. So I looked it up, and yeah, I didn't want to accuse somebody of something because I didn't know what was and what is not traditional Japanese food. So, I mean, there is an inconsistency. Alright, let's see. Yeah. And that, you say traditional, and in signature dishes, you say it's not traditional. I don't understand why this matters at all, but here you go. It's your summary and signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up. And now I think about it, maybe you're onto something. We're getting analytical up in here. Inconsistent? What might that be? You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn, and that you helped out of there on a daily basis. You said you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? It's only natural that I become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Marina! Let's say you were to stay at a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it's a traditional inn, it would be, of course, Japanese cuisine, sashimi, nimono no. Oh, and in winter, you know, hot pot. Right. And what's she good at cooking? Meatloaf, omelet with rice, white sauce for gratin. Oh, I don't know about you, but no traditional inn I know of would serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-san? Well, so you're really gonna nitpick me on something that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies. Haha! Joke's on you! I'm not! Yeah, you're right, I made it all up. Grew up in a traditional inn, are you kidding? I came up with that to spruce up my resume, so what? Incidentally, also lied about most things. Was everything a lie? You're the one who assumed it was a traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school. But my kind of dance is hip-hop. Hip-hop! I'm so done. No, we don't pay scammers. That's not what you promised. The posting said I'd get cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would... 20,000 yen for cab fare? Seems to me you're a liar too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us. What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense. Well, I would assume that would make no sense to a liar. You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. I bet you got up everything you wanted in your whole life, huh? Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody's gonna be paying you for self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight. Arrgh! Those teeth. Yeah, you better run. No, but never get on your bad side, Mr. President. Unless you're gonna... Look, I didn't interview you. You want to start this interview? Sit on the chair and I'll psychoanalyze your brain. Yep, sorry for shouting. It's okay, but wow! That was impressive how you caught that inconsistency in her story. So I sort of cheated, but I also didn't cheat because I got the right inconsistency. It was the only thing that struck in my mind as something that was inconsistent. I just didn't have any idea how that would ultimately mean, yeah, you can't even work here. But there you go. Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it? I'm beginning to find new respect for you, President Kiru. Yeah, but I guess we still need to, you know, start over with recruiting. Hachi, 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 hachi. All right. The question is, will the third time be the charm, or is it just going to be a continuously never-ending barrage of nonsense? I simply don't know. Although the payouts are ready, so that's fancy. Let's do it. Give me my money. Yeah. Good, good. I use this money in order to further enhance things. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Get that to rank B. That's good. I'll just focus on stuff. There. Okay. There we go. Got the pachinko to a rank S, so that's pretty dope on a rope. Now, you can't actually invest in something that's already an S rank. I should have known that ahead of time, and yet I checked anyway, like a fool. Either way, things are looking good. We should have more than enough shares to finish up this little sideline before I, am forced to go into another different district. I'm doing all of them before we continue the story. I know that you can, so you best believe that I will. That being said, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Aha! A ringy-ding-ding! Where's Secretanio? Oh, there you are. Oh, Mr. President. I don't know what's going on. You get the phone. Woman! What are you doing a crossword puzzle? What do I pay you for? Hello? Greetings, Kiryu-kun. That voice! There's only one person I know with a voice that ridiculously otaku-ish. What do you want? Are you free? Oh, is that what you want? Again? Games are so much more fun when you're playing against someone. Come on, humor me. I'm at my base, okay? I'll be waiting. And then he hung up like a jerk. Is that the Electronics King? Yep. He said he wants to play a game. Probably in the Jigsaw sense. Wonder what that means. Please be careful. Yeah. What's he mean by game? I've got a bad feeling about this. Better make sure I'm ready before heading out. Alright, when you've received an open challenge from one of the 5 billionaires, your property revenues collection will stop. Yeah, I already knew that. You don't got to tell me twice, video game. My goodness. I'm personally rather offended. Thinking like I don't know what's up. The problem is, I don't know what his base is. Would it be the arcade again? Well, that's just gonna be my assumption. Let's go check the arcade. I mean, it's where I saw him last time. Oi! All these streets look identical. It's hard for me to figure out which way I'm supposed to go. Out of the way. I have no time for your moist talettes. A sentence I never once thought that I would have to utter. And what's this noise all about? You trying to cause some chaos? A little bit of anarchy? Trying to give a lady type a hard time? Look at her. Look at her. She's like cowering like some kind of kitten and/or manti. Oh, you think just because you've got yourself a kniff that makes you better than me? Well, you're not the guy I meant to grab, but I'll make an example. There you go. You still think your kniff knows what's up? I'm gonna take you down bedrock style. I don't give a damn. Out of the way, nerdlinger. And then there's this guy. Oh, you scared? You scared? Well, then maybe you shouldn't have been such a huge butt. Oh, that's murder. That was murder. Oh my god. Okay, I took that a step further than I wanted. Jesus. That was just a straight... I'm sorry about that. That was a straight shank. And I'm no expert in biology, but I'm pretty sure there's just about no part of the human body that you can get stabbed in with absolutely no repercussions. Anyway, are you in here? Hello? Aha. Thanks for coming by. Shall we get started? Ah, crap. We're gonna be playing the claw. Fighting game, of course. You mean an actual fight? Better at fighting in real life than a video game, so that sounds perfect. We gonna bet anything this time? Yep, let's bet all the properties that you and I own. Egads! Here's the deal. If you win, I give you all the properties in this area and log off the grid. If you lose, you give me all your properties. Sound fair? Just one catch. There's no guarantee that you'll still be alive if you lose. I may not look like much, but I am powerful. I am sinister. That's fine by me. I have no intention of losing either. Hey, you'll regret this. You think I'm afraid of some nerd? Can we not fight in the arcade? Well, we're not doing this one-on-one. That's how I would have preferred it, but unfortunately, I really have to make sure I win this time. You put me in a tight spot, you see. I never calculated that I, a super gamer with an IQ of 190, would be put against a wall by some 2-bit gangster. Maybe I just don't have much business acumen. Acumen. Yeah, I agree. It's really annoying when someone else says it. Well, anyway. Thanks for stealing my area. It was fun. But you know, you kind of went too far. I'm gonna have to kill you and get it back. Remember, if you die in this game, you die in real life. Let's see if you can survive. Can we not fight in the arcade, though? This is sacred ground. And I don't want to break anything. I've got like a friend here, yo, you know? Alright, let's do this. Slap! What you gonna do about it? Ow. Alright. Whoa, I don't even know where I got this! Ow. Okay, you want a party like that? Ow, ow, oh! So you've got some kind of counter accoutrement, eh? Get out of my way, ow! Your sissy slaps of the North Star are nothing compared to my wild flailing of a beast! Ow, ow. Okay, ow. I just want the bike. Give me the bike. Give me the bike. Give me the bike! To hell with you! Feel the wrath of my bicycle! And then there's you! That guy thinks he knows what's up. He don't know nothing. Aha! Combat roll! It's time to take out the trash! And the trash is your stupid face. Get your weird little knee flip-a-doo kickaroonies out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. Whoa, I don't even know what I'm doing. Just chucking a fool. Oh, now you're gonna get road rash all up on your nerd face. Just like that one time I was coming home from school and I tried to run past like the street light when it was legal, of course. And my backpack was so heavy that it slung over into front of me, and I fell over and I crashed face first onto the pavement. And I was so embarrassed and humiliated, and I just wanted to get out of the way because there was a car that wanted to get through. So I kept going. And then the guy opened his window and said, "Dude, you forgot your shoes!" And it turns out, when I fell over, I flew out of my shoes. So then I scrambled over and I grabbed my shoes and then I went home. It was rather humiliating. And I had to get some band-aids on my face. So that's fun. Also, I beat up this nerd. How's it going? Got some powerful specs there, Kiro-kun. Shut your butt! You want another round? Nah, I've had enough. You win. Yeah, you better! I'm out. As of right now, I'm pulling out of this area in Karamocho's money game. Even though you're still a murderer. And you're alright with that. Yeah, I lost in business and got beat fighting too. Really doesn't make sense for me to go on. Even if I did, you'll just continue to get better than me. All I did was grind for money to purchase more properties. But you devised a tactic to level up your businesses by micromanaging the time and resources you had available. In video games, the player who comes up with his own unique strategy can beat even the most practiced players. Your playstyle evolved as you went, so it's only natural you'd win. I don't think I did anything out of the ordinary. I just did what I could. Well, I still got beat. I set a financial high score by investing in tech stocks. Then I got into this money game. The people who'd called me a nerd came to fear me as one of the 5 billionaires. I tried a lot of new things, but to tell you the truth, I'd rather play games in an arcade than sit around making billions of yen. I think I'm more suited to being a gamer than a billionaire. I see. Let's play again sometime, but next time, no betting. I'm not motivated to play when nothing's on the line. So how about betting on who pays for dinner? Sounds like fun. Hey, suddenly we're friends. I've learned my lesson that I have zero talent at running a business. I'll go back to being a gamer, but you know, I still love to help you out. And now he's a manager. Dun 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 dun, and some other guys now the security team. So that's cool. Well, that guy's definitely savvy. And I don't know, that guy he's got 3 in a problem solving. Wish I could do more to help you, but I can't afford to be seen doing that. I need to lay low for a bit. What's that? You're better off not knowing. That's the second time that's happened. Let's just say I've betrayed the 5 billionaires, so now the friendly fire is activated. You probably imagine what kind of danger a trader like me would be up against. You watch yourself too, Kiro-kun. Right. Now get out of here, you nerd. Ha! Who's this guy? How are we not noticing him? Blocks have been unlocked in the rush style. Well, that's great. If I used the rush style. Which, really, I should. I don't know, I just have so much fun using the beast style. Ain't nothing wrong with using the style that I find the most entertaining.